Hello everyone, this is Spectrahiliotic, and what you're about to see is a never-before-seen review of Spider-Man Homecoming by yours truly. This review is nearly 9 years old, and I found this on an old computer of mine and decided why not upload it for everyone to watch. Now bear in mind, I was 17 when I recorded this review, so a lot of my critiques are almost kind of juvenile in a way, but I hope you find some charm in it the way I did when I rediscovered this video. And with the release of Spider-Man Brand New Day, why not make something to coincide with the release of the film? And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy this relic of the past, and I'll see you all at the end of the video. So today, I'm here to review the most anticipated MCU film of 2017, and that is Spider-Man Homecoming. Now, what makes this film different from all the other Spider-Man films is that it shies away from the whole supervillain getting revenge on the masked hero. Throughout Spider-Man's film legacy, all the villains had at least gone after our main hero in a way of relation, revenge, or just capturing their loved one. Adrian Toomes, aka the Vulture, I absolutely love this villain. He is by far the best MCU villain on screen so far, but that's just my opinion. Tom Holland as Spider-Man is amazing. I absolutely love him as Spider-Man. He has got to be the best Spider-Man on screen to date. He did an excellent job. I can never ever see anyone take the mantle of Spider-Man besides Tom Holland. He did an excellent job. Now let's talk about the supporting cast, especially Aunt May, who is a much younger Aunt May, but let's face it, even if she was old, it wouldn't change a thing. We would get the same old thing over and over again. Peter Parker's best friend Ned was also a great character. He had a lot of funny moments in the film. He was by far my favorite supporting cast member in the entire film. I loved how him and Peter Parker were just always hanging out together. It was just a blast. It felt like a real friendship. Zendaya's character Michelle is also a great character as well. The scenes with her were pretty funny, and the jokes that were thrown in were really funny, and they worked really well. Flash Thompson's also in this film, but in this version, he is the modern day bully, which I absolutely appreciated because he felt like a believable bully who looks just like you and me, who likes the same stuff as you and me, but just doesn't like you for some apparent reason. That is what you call a bully. And let's not forget about the man himself, Tony Stark, aka Iron Man. Now, Iron Man is the Yoda to Peter Parker's Luke Skywalker. He's the mentor guy. He's supposed to be the father figure for Spider-Man. He's the guy who's gonna make him a better hero, but Spider-Man decides to just go on his own. He doesn't need to be taught by anyone. He just wants to become a better Avenger just by himself. But it doesn't work for him because, well, you know, he doesn't take responsibility, which is one of the key elements to Spider-Man's character. What I also like about it the most is that it felt like a John Hughes film, almost to the point where they actually made a reference to John Hughes in a Ferris Bueller type of reference. I won't spoil what it is, but it has to do with that scene where Ferris Bueller is running around the neighborhood so he can get to his house before his principal arrives to his house. Now let's talk about the Vulture, played by Michael Keaton. Best portrayal of an MCU villain so far. The motivation was just perfect. I absolutely loved how the character was portrayed. He was both intimidating, he was both threatening, yet so smart at what he does. He is a genius at what he does, and I love this villain very much. It worked really well. It wasn't lazy. That's what I love about villains. It's not only about the hero, it's also about the villains. You have to care about both of them. And then there comes our main love interest, Liz Allen. One of the things that I find more interesting about her is that she's one of the characters who doesn't like Peter, but likes Spider-Man. Which is funny because Peter Parker is Spider-Man. They're the same person. So Peter has to prove to Liz that he is way better than the man in the mask. Now, the climax of this film is absolutely great. Not only does Spider-Man lose his suit because he lost his responsibility in taking care of it and almost killing people on that ferry ride, but he decides to not only use his powers, but his brain and responsibility. Even though one of his most famous quotes is, "With great power comes with great responsibility," he barely shows it in the comics. He's just a manifestation of just being unresponsible. But seeing him in this film, you get to see him learn through his responsibility. He uses responsibility as a superpower. But overall, this movie is excellent. It is the best Spider-Man reboot I have ever seen to date. I can never see a new Spider-Man reboot in the future. I have a special place for the Sam Raimi films because that's what got me into Spider-Man. But Spider-Man Homecoming reminded me of how much I love Spider-Man even more. And that's why I'm gonna give this film a 9 out of 10. It's not perfect, but it's what makes Spider-Man, Spider-Man. And I can't wait to see where this character goes after this film. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what you guys think about this film. Have you guys seen it? Are you willing to watch it? Or what reviews do you want me to do next? Let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next video.
I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and again, yeah, I had no script to go off of. I was just doing it on the fly. It's pretty amateurish, but I do appreciate how far I've come, especially with the videos that I make now. So again, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to this channel. Also, make sure you hit that notification bell for updates on new content. I would also like to apologize for the lack of uploads in the month of July. I was very busy with my personal life, and I wanted to mainly just focus on that before I went back into the editing room. And so once this video gets uploaded, I'll be sure to get into the next review and installment of the Sounds of Geekdom. So with that being said, this has been Spectroheliotic, dropping the mic.